What if I told you? A 12-year-old solved a college math problem that stumped actual college students, and his school expelled him for it. Yeah, not for cheating, not for skipping class, but for being too smart. This isn't a movie plot, it really happened. And years later, that same kid helped launch a Mars rover. Let me tell you the story of the boy they tried to shut down, and how he ended up reaching the stars. School is supposed to help smart kids, right? Help them grow, help them succeed. But sometimes, being too smart is a problem. Because not all systems are built to handle the unusual, especially when that problem is a 6th grader doing calculus. He didn't just love math, he breathed it. While most kids were figuring out fractions, he was figuring out multivariable integrals. For fun. He wasn't showing off. He was just wired differently. And that's where things started to go sideways. It was an ordinary Tuesday. He walks into math class. The teacher's out sick. There's a sub. The sub writes a college-level calculus problem on the board. Maybe just to fill time. Like, let's see who can try this. The room goes silent. You. He picks up the marker and solves it, step by step. The entire board is filled with numbers and symbols that look like they belong at MIT. When he finishes, no one claps. The room just stares. Even the substitute is like, wait, that's correct? You'd think the school would be thrilled. Gifted kid. Math prodigy. Let's support him. Nope. Next day, his mom was called into the office. The principal says, and this is real. Your son is disrupting the class. He's making other students feel bad. Instead of giving him harder material or advanced placement, they gave him detention. And the week after that, they expelled him. Their reason, he's not a good fit for our learning environment. He made him look bad, so now he's out of school. He's 12. No classroom, no teacher, no friends. What do you think he does? Well, he builds his own lab in the garage, with wires, old textbooks, and a whiteboard bigger than his bed. While kids his age are playing Fortnite, he is designing software that predicts orbital motion, just casually solving rocket science in between microwave pizza breaks. By the time he's 15, NASA invites him to tour a research center. He impresses an engineer, then another. By 17, he's interning, and not to get coffee. He's writing code for rover simulations. The next Mars mission launches. Guess who's on the support team? Yep, the kid too smart for school. So what do we take from this? He wasn't the problem. The system was, sometimes brilliance doesn't fit the box. And when that happens, people try to shut it down. Not because it's wrong, but because it's uncomfortable. The world doesn't always know what to do with extraordinary people, but thank God they keep going anyway. Because without them, we'd never go anywhere. Literally, like Mars. If this story made you rethink what smart really means, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and tell me in the comments, have you ever felt held back for being different? Because maybe, just maybe, that's your superpower.